やはり楽しいですね。戦いというのは。
Alright, what is going on, guys? Safwy is back again, and Don Kanonji and Uryu are back, boys. They just got data mined. Shout out to my boy Heekin for the information. And yeah, so it's kind of funny. The banner that they're going to be put on is going to be a bit interesting, to say the least. Let's just quickly go right into it. First and foremost, we do have Grimmjow. Grimmjow is going to be pretty damn good here. Damage reduction 20% link. He does have guard break, hit hidden enemies 100% chance, and poise built into him, as well as a flurry and a bruiser of 40%. So he hits incredibly hard. He has 2 lunges on his first and second strong attack, and the reason that that's good for him is when it comes to autoing, he is a very fast normal attack damage auto with Soul Reaper Killer, which in my opinion is still one of the best Soul Reaper which is still one of the best killers in the entire game. Overall, just really good unit. Next on the list, we do have Sanosuke. Guard break, havoc 20%, berserker 40%. He does have the barrier and heal for his second strong attack, sprinter +1, medic for team healing, and frenzy +1. Now he does have a 40% modification for strong attack, no status elements, which I think kind of hurts him quite a bit nowadays. But overall, I do think that the first strong attack did gain quite a bit more value over the course of this last 2 years, just because harder content actually ends up being more a harder hitting first strong attack, despite it being a little bit tricky to use. It has slowly gained, in my opinion, a lot of value. His third strong attack, standard full screen. He does have havoc 20% as stated. His second strong attack is going to be the same as Bankai Ikone, so it's going to be a vacuum into pushback range collision attack. He does have an Arankar killer. My only issue with this character really is, 1, he didn't get status elements, and 2, I feel like nowadays characters just do more, and with multi-barrier being a thing, I feel like this character could, dude, if they give access to multi-barrier through the T15, T20 bonus skills, I think this could be a crazy character. But until then, we'll see how it goes. As of right now, he's kind of like the black sheep of the Can't Fear Your Own World banner that he came out in. However, he is coming out with his little brother who came out at the same time as him, and that is Shunsui. No affiliation killer, berserker 20%, havoc 20%, frenzy, lacerate on all of his attacks. He does have a lunge first strong attack, a second strong attack which is the 750 by 750, which is vacuum into explosion, same as Bankai Shuhei, and his third strong attack is going to be the 1170 third strong attack, same as characters like Mind Koga, as well as Christmas Toshiro. Very good third strong attack. Bruiser 20%, damage to lacerated enemies plus 40%, with devastation 40% means that he's going to be dealing a lot of damage with that special. Debilitator plus 2 seconds, frenzy +1, and sprinter +1. I don't believe that they got innate skills back then. No, they did not. Now, one thing to note about this character is that what's cool is that since he did get damage to lacerated enemies plus 40%, you can actually stack that to 80% if you want to. However, just keep in mind that he doesn't have any type of disabler or increased status element chance against an enemy, which would be very nice and make this skill a lot more valuable. That being said, he does proc lacerate at a 100% chance with his ultimate, meaning that you can potentially deal an extra plus 80% damage and then scale it with a damage plus 40% from devastation. So that in and of itself, like say the damage would be like 100 damage, with the devastation, with the damage to lacerated enemies, you're dealing, okay, let's do this properly. Say he would normally deal like 100 damage, so let's divide this by the 3 hits, which is 25, so times 1.4 times 1.8, because we do have 3 hits with the lacerate, but we don't have that last hit with the lacerate. And then we're gonna actually get 25 times 1.4, so we would normally deal 9. We would deal like roughly 224, which is a damage increase of about, which is more than double damage increase, which is really good. Just straight up is it's just a bit more than double damage. But either way, it does scale very well. And yeah, I mean it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Shunsui. Next on the list we do have Aura. She sucks. She does have Havoc 20%. She does have Guard Break, Berserker 20%, weakening on everything. 18% modification for strong attack. The multipliers on that are not really great. Second strong attack is going to be a crawling vortex, and the third strong attack is going to be a standard full screen. The first and second strong attack together really holds her back a lot, considering that she also has a no affiliation killer, which all that combined just makes her more lopsided than anything else, and I am not talking about her fantastic breasts. Next, we do have Saruchi. She is actually an interesting one. I do like playing with her when I do play with her. Damage slash enemies plus 40%. She does have the increased status element chance against hard attribute Soul Reapers, so mind Soul Reaper killer, but she does have the lacerate with a higher proc chance. Devastation 40%, Bruiser 20%, Berserker 20%. Now this is one of those characters that, in my opinion, if you actually plan to play with her when she has killer in content like IT, giving her full stamina damage boost plus 25% and damage to lacerated enemies plus, I suppose, 80% since she already has it built in, because it does stack. With the increased status element chance, you are dealing a lot of damage. Now, unfortunately, she did not get Havoc 20%, which in my opinion does hold her back quite a bit. She does have a poison immunity, but she has a 40% shave for strong attack. Like I said, really good in content like IT in particular. 800 AoE distant second strong attack. This is going to be the AoE circle that we're familiar with, like Mugetsu characters like Bruno, for example. And then her third strong attack is going to be the same as 5th anniversary Byakuya, except no Havoc, which is just a vacuum into explosion, full screen third strong attack into 675 explosion, which is really good overall, and it is an AoE distant strong attack, which is really nice. Overall, I do think that this character is actually pretty good. Her only issue is that she just has way too much competition for mind, honestly, that just kind of outweigh her benefits. So next we do have Coochie Face, one of the better nukes in the game. He does have the debuff mechanic on his second strong attack. He does have weakening with his soul bomb, as well as weakened defense, which you can stack. He does have debilitator plus 5 seconds and diminisher plus 10 seconds, which means that his debuff is going to last excessively longer than normal. Berserker 20%, no Havoc, which is really what holds him back. Overall, he's an okay character. I feel like he just kind of falls off a bit. Lunge for strong attack, no Havoc. 525 AoE second strong attack, no Havoc, and then third strong attack standard full screen. It's a damn shame, to be honest, because I feel like they could have just given him like a 2500 length beam for a second strong attack, and I think he would have been just fine. But yeah, they decided to give more of his benefits to his bulge than his actual character, which is unfortunate, but whatever. I don't regret what I've done, but the first Soul Reaper I killed should have been you, Ginjo. Now, this Ginjo is a beast. Normal attack damage enhanced link of 25% with Bruiser plus 40. That's so crazy. We have normal attack damage 30% links. Now, normal attack damage plus 25%. Bruiser plus 40%, so he does have a built-in bruiser of 65%. He has guard break as well as the first character to get follow-up, and he is a NAD character, so he makes very good use of follow-up since he also has guard break. Sprinter plus 1 as well as weakened defense, which is really good. Devastation plus 40%, and of course he obviously has flurry. Going into his innate skills, he does have access to absolutely nothing. Really, you don't have an innate skill? I could have swore he had at least one resistance, but okay. First strong attack, 2500 length beam. Second strong attack is going to be Bankai Ikone, second strong attack, and then third strong attack is going to be an AoE distant 975 third strong attack, same as Giriko. You should be familiar with it because it is given to Okiura, Gin, Toshiro, Mind Koga. Just so he doesn't have Havoc because he's an ad character. And yeah, second strong attack is the same as Shinji's. Just keep in mind, I believe that it's the same, it functions the same way. However, it has a different hit count, which is why it's classified as a different skill. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, that's pretty much Ginjo in a nutshell. Last but not least, getting into Uryu, we do have the increased status element chance against speed attribute hollows. He is a tech hollow killer, and he does have weakening, which is really good. So when he has killer, and he also is a speed link style potions plus 5 character. I actually really like this character a lot. I think his design is pretty sweet. Berserker 20%, Havoc 20%, Frenzy, Devastation 40%, Debilitator plus 5 seconds. The increased status element chance against speed attribute hollows is really nice, especially when it comes to having one, a very popular killer, two, having weakening as your status ailment. Going into his actual kit, we do have his third strong attack, which is the same as, which one is his first strong attack? Yeah, it's the same as Bambietta, so this is going to go range collision forward slightly, and then explode into a burst AoE, which actually deals quite good damage. I do like this first strong attack. It could be better, sure, but it is a good first strong attack just overall. Second strong attack is going to be a crawling vortex, which honestly, that's what holds him back the most. And his third strong attack is going to be a standard full screen third strong attack. Now with Havoc 20%, the third strong attack and first strong attack are very, very good. Second strong attack, crawling vortex, I personally don't like him, but at least he has Havoc, and he also has the increased status element chance. And if he doesn't have killer, at the very least you are probably proccing weakening through that vortex anyways. Overall, really good character, and he is a link slot potion unit, so he does have some value. And last but not, well, I guess, and lastly, we do have Don Kanonji. Now, Don Kanonji is an interesting character because I feel like Kalab just like had a moderate to severe seizure or stroke when they actually made this character, because his kit actually makes absolutely zero sense. First and foremost, strong attack recharge minus 12%. He has a hollow and a Rancor killer, which is really nice. Increased status element chance against those heart attribute hollows and Rancors, which is really nice, plus 10%. Going into his actual innate skills, he does have the party recover stamina 20%, which is really, really good. So very, very, very good for content like co-op IT Ultra. 100% chance to hit dodging hollows, which is nice for the Hardest Kaimon Tower that's currently out. I think it's Iceberg or Perseverance, and freeze immunity, which is nice. Now he does have guard break, Havoc 20%, Berserker 20%, lacerate on all of his attacks except for his special, which has burn, and he also has the debuff mechanic on his special with the burn. He does have a debilitator of 2 seconds, so keep that in mind. And yeah, I mean, he did get guard break, but going into his kit, he's so weird. His first strong attack is the 18% magnification first strong attack. Not bad if you're trying to proc status elements, but you have the 10% status element chance. He does have cool killer. He does have 2 killers, which is really, really nice. Second strong attack is going to be the shockwave ability. So not only do you have a range collision attack for the first strong attack, which is meant to push the enemy back, but you have a second strong attack which is meant to be used literally inside the enemy's face. So he has such a weird kit because his third strong attack standard full screen, but his first strong attack is meant to push back the enemies, and his second strong attack is meant to get deep in your enemy's cheeks and then try to burst them down as much as possible. Second strong attack really, really good if the enemies are bosses and can't be pushed back in content like Ultra IT Co-op, but the first strong attack pushes the enemies back. I still don't quite understand what the hell they did with this character, but I mean, it is what it is. He did get 2 killers, which is kind of nice, and I'm kind of sad that they did bundle up Don Kanonji and Picaro together instead of just making it Don Kanonji, because he is a no affiliation character despite coming out with the Spirit Cane. The fact that they released the Spirit Cane with this character and he cannot use his own weapon is kind of weird to me. That's like coming out with the Tensa Zangetsu in its Bankai state, but Ichigo can't use it because it was made because like they for some reason decided to make him human. Like it's just weird. But I mean, it is what it is. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Just grind, I'll catch up him, stay blessed. Should you summon on this banner? I don't know. I mean, I'm personally gonna do the first step. It's gonna be a 50 orb multi for the first step. After that, it's gonna be it's just going to be a regular cycle summons, right? So just keep that in mind when it comes to this banner. New star summons Don, Kanonji, and Picaro, and Uryu. So this is going to be the banner list. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very interesting, and Aaron made a very, very, very good note about this. Is these are literally the characters that they just decided not to put into the banner for end of the year, which is really weird, because we got Ginjo, no Mayuri or Tsukishima, we got Cthulhu Thorn as well as Saruchi, but no Dordoni. We have Aura, but no Hikone or Shuhei, Shunsui and Sanosuke, but no Kenpachi, and then Grimmjow, but no Hikone and no. Actually, who did he come out with? He came out with Loopy. Who did that Grimmjow come out with? I actually don't even remember. Let's see here. Grimmjow. He's such a cool character. He came out with Shinji? Oh yeah. He came out with Bankai Shinji and was Loopy in that banner too? Oh my lord. I avoided him, thank the lord. Was Loopy really in this? Oh nice, they just completely excluded Loopy out of this banner. Oh, that's mean. I'm not gonna complain. But I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys grind. I'll catch up here. We'll stay blessed. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below how deep you're planning on going on this banner. Like I said, I'm personally gonna do one step. I only need Don Kanonji. I only want Don Kanonji. I don't need him, but I would like him. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Stay blessed. I'll see y'all next one. Peace.